Good afternoon, Bay Nation. Welcome to another episode of Fantasy Bay. I'm your host, Mike Williams, and today we're going to be going over Pigskin Pickem. Last week was a little rough. 7-9, lower than I like. Anything other than 8-8, you can do better. But I started this week off with a bang. The Bengals win over the Miami Dolphins. Now, unfortunately, Tua got injured in this matchup, but I think the Bengals would have won either way. Bringing my total for the year to 26-23. 93.3 percentile on ESPN. I'll take it. Next up, we have the London game. The Vikings versus the Saints. The Vikings are 2.5-point favorites. Give me the Vikings. Jameis Winston may not play in this game. Michael Thomas may not play. And it looks like the Vikings are going to have Dalvin Cook. Give me the Vikings in an away game. Next up, we have the Browns versus the Falcons. Browns are 1.5-point favorites. I'm going to take the Browns. I just think that their running game is great. And the Falcons have an issue with Cordero Patterson. I'm not quite sure if he's going to play. Next up, we have the Washington football team versus the Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? They actually have won a couple good games recently. This is a divisional matchup, so I always think that they're going to be fairly close. I do think that Dallas wins this game, but 3.5 seems like a little too much. I think they win it by a field goal. Give me Washington. Seahawks versus the Lions. The Lions are 5.5-point favorites. Give me the Seahawks. The Lions are decimated. DeAndre Swift out. Amon-Ra St. Brown out. I think the Seahawks could give them a challenge in this one. I'm not predicting that they win, but I do think that they can cover 5.5. Titans versus the Colts. Colts are 3.5-point favorites. Give me the Titans. I think this should be a fairly close matchup. Another divisional rival. And I think the Titans can keep it close. The Bears versus the Giants. Or should I say? The Bears. This one was a coin flip for me. The Giants are 3.5-point favorites. So I went with the Bears. I think they should be able to keep it close. Not super confident about this one. The Jaguars versus the Eagles. The Eagles are 6.5-point favorites. Almost a touchdown. Give me the Jaguars to keep it close. I like what their offense have been doing recently. A little worried about this one, mainly because the Eagles have been taking their foot off the gas at the end of games, and I think this one could be quite close. Jaguars don't win, but they make it a game. Jets versus the Steelers. The Steelers are 3.5-point favorites. Honestly, I'm not excited about the Steelers in general, but Zach Wilson's going to be the quarterback, and he hasn't played all year. I think there's going to be a little rust in there, so give me the Steelers to win at home. Bills versus the Ravens. The Bills are 3.5-point favorites. Give me the Ravens in this one. I think the Bills can pull it out, but I'll take the 3.5 points. The Ravens are a good team, and the Bills are injured in their secondary, but the Ravens defense is not very good. I think this one should be close. Chargers versus Texans. Chargers are 5.5-point favorites. Give me the Chargers. I just think they have more firepower than the Texans. Cardinals versus the Panthers. Panthers are actually 1.5-point favorites. Give me the Cardinals to win this game. Christian McCaffrey's a little dinged up, and I think the Cardinals can take advantage of that. Now, this one is interesting. Patriots versus the Green Bay Packers. Packers definitely win this game. That is not in question. Packers will win this game. The question is, by how much? I'm going to go with the Patriots, mainly because I think that there's going to be a lot of running in this game, which means the clock goes down faster. But winning by more than 10 points is a lot. So give me the Patriots to keep it within reason. Not excited about this one. Broncos versus the Raiders. The Raiders are 2.5-point favorites. Give me the Raiders in this. They are 0-3. They have to win this game. To go 0-4 would be terrible. He had a bad start in his coaching career last time, and this is not a good start so far. 0-3. They're going to get impatient very soon. Raiders have to have it. Broncos would like to have it, but they're already 2-1. I just think the Raiders are going to be hungrier. Chiefs at Bucks. This one makes me a little nervous. The line has moved from -2.5 Chiefs to -1 Bucks, which means it looks like they're leaning the Bucks way. I'm going to go with the Bucks in this one. I like that I'm getting 2.5. And the Chiefs looked terrible against the Colts last week. Honestly, I think this is a coin flip. Chiefs could totally win this, but I think the Bucks should. They're at home. And that defense has been pretty good. Rams versus 49ers. The 49ers are 2.5-point favorites after that terrible game last week. My goodness, that was honestly one of the most boring games to watch. Get it together. Give me the Rams in this one. I just think the Rams are a better team. I know that the 49ers defense is incredible, but Jimmy Garoppolo doesn't impress me. Give me the Rams in this one. And just to round out the points, Over-under set around 44. I'll take that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below. Who do you think I got right and who do you think I got wrong? Let me know down in the comments. Good luck this week. Peace.